Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another goddamn gorgeous video. Damn son. And this time I'll be showing you how to live stream on Twitch and YouTube for free. And I just added the for free because it sounds awesome, and it is literally for free, so that's awesome, isn't it? Anyway, the first thing I want to tell you is that I've got some timestamps in the description. So if you're going to stream on YouTube, you can just skip to the YouTube part, and if you're going to stream on Twitch, you can just skip to the Twitch part and just don't watch the YouTube part. Just make sure you're getting everything about the streaming software and everything in this video, so you make sure you understand what's going on, right? So let's start off with the first thing I want you to do. So the first thing I want you to do is to select a streaming software, or not streaming software, a streaming platform wherever you want to stream. So go with YouTube or go with Twitch or any other streaming platform, but obviously this tutorial is about YouTube and Twitch. Once you've done that, you're gonna need a streaming software to actually stream on these platforms. So what software can you get that is for free? Well, there is OBS Studio, which is for free, or there's Streamlabs OBS, which is free as well. So just get either of those platforms or software, sorry. And I assume you have some experience, at least a little bit, with the streaming softwares, but don't worry, I will go through the settings for each of these platforms in this streaming software. Now I'm going to show you how to stream on Twitch. Let's do it. So the first thing I want you to do is to open twitch.tv, link is in the description, and then you create an account. Once you've done that, you're good to go. This is pretty cool. OBS actually has a function where you can just start OBS and log into your Twitch account within OBS, and then you can stream right away. So let me show you how you do that. So once you got OBS, I'm going to show you this through OBS Studio, by the way. If you open OBS Studio, you go to Settings, then you go to Stream, and at Servers, you select Twitch, and then here it says Connect Account. That's recommended, and I recommend it as well. So if you click on that, you can just sign in to your Twitch account, and then you can stream right away, basically. But if, however, you do not want to do this, you don't want to give OBS-like access to your Twitch account, you can just add a stream key. Now, where do you find that? Well, then you have to go back to Twitch. So if you go back to Twitch, you click on your logo, then you go to Settings, and in here you click on Channel and Videos, and then you go to Stream Manager. Nope, that's not it. You go to Content. Nope, that's not it. Streaming tools. Nope. God damn it, where is it? Stream. Yeah, there, sorry. There it is. Sorry. It's been a while since I've used Twitch, so I don't really stream on Twitch that much. Anyway, here you can find the primary stream key. That's the key you need. Make sure you don't show this key to anyone, because when they have your key, they can stream on your account without even having your login information and stuff like that. So copy it, and if they should see your stream key, don't worry, you can just reset it, and then you're good to go. Then they can't stream on your account anymore. So you just copy the stream key, then you open OBS, click on your stream key when you're in the stream tab, and then I'm just going to delete this, you paste it in here. There you go. This is stream key. Then on server, it's going to select recommended. Now, I actually do not recommend this because I've had some shitty experiences with this. Just select the nearest location to you. I'm going to go with Denmark, Copenhagen, because that's where I'm from. So I'm going to select that server, and then you hit apply, and you're good to go. You've noticed that on OBS, you can't actually see anything. And that's because we haven't really set it up yet. So the first thing I'm going to get you to do is to go to settings once again, actually, and then you go to video. In here, the base canvas resolution is the resolution, oh my god, I hope I'm not mistaken, is the resolution of your screen. Just select the resolution of your screen, that's what I recommend. Then the output scale resolution is the resolution the stream is going to be in. So let's say you want to stream at 1080p, you're going to select 1920 x 1080. If you want to stream at 720, you select 1280 times 720. And then that's it. And then downscale filter, you select land source. I recommend that. And then FPS value, you go with whatever. I'm going to go with 60 because why not? I can. And then we're done with that tab. Now we go to audio. And in here, you're going to select sample rate. You can just go with whatever. I'm going to go with 48 kilohertz because why not? But it doesn't really make a difference. It's not really that big of a difference, so you can just stick to 44.1 kilohertz. That really doesn't make that much of a difference. And then channels, make sure it's stereo because you want to hear it out of both headphones, if that makes sense. And then desktop audio, you select the your headphones, for instance. And then mic, you select your microphone if you want to use your mic. Then you hit apply. Then you go to output. And in here, you select the output mode and select advanced. You could go for simple, but I do not recommend that. I would preferably go for advanced. It's much better and you have more options. And don't worry, it's not that advanced. So once you go to advanced, you can see the streaming tab. And this is where you do all the settings for streaming. And I know this seems a little bit overwhelming, but don't worry about it. I'll walk you through this. So the first thing we'll have to choose is your encoder. You have two options, either the NVENC or the X264. The X264 will stream through your CPU, and if your computer isn't that good, I would not recommend that if you don't have that good of a CPU. The NVIDIA NVENC will stream through your GPU. So I would definitely recommend that if your GPU is better. So we're going to go with that. Then rate control, you select CBR. And now we're going to have to play with the bitrate. Now the bitrate determines the quality of your stream basically. So the higher the bitrate, the better the stream quality will be. The sharper the image will be and you won't have all these dots. So the lower the streaming bitrate, you will have more of these pixels on your screen or on the stream, sorry. So Twitch has their own recommendations for streaming at a specific bitrate rate. So I have a link in the description, you can go check it out, but I'll just open it here. Sorry, that's the wrong one. I'll just minimize this one. If you go to this link, you can actually see the specs for the different encoders. So we have selected the NVENC specs, so we're going to look at this column right here. Now, as you remember, we selected 1920 times 1080. So 1080p, and we selected 60 FPS. So this is the one we're going to have to look at. And here it says bitrate 6000. Twitch recommends that you use a bitrate of 6000 if you stream at 1080p. So that's what we're going to go with, and I assume that most of you guys have a pretty good internet connection to actually be able to stream with this high of quality. So obviously you can go lower than this if you want to, but 6000 is recommended. So what do? We go back to OBS and the bitrate, we change it to 6000. That's it. Hello there, I was just editing the video and I realized there's something I forgot. Now, you have to remember if you have an internet connection that's not so good, where the upload speed for your internet isn't good, it will be very difficult for you to stream at a high quality. So I suggest you go to speedtest.net, link is in the description, and then you just hit go. What it does is it will make a test of your internet, and it will tell you exactly what your download and your upload speed is. Now we need to figure out what your upload speed is. So now this is a little bit of a flex, I know, I'm so sorry. It's quite high. So as you can see, I have an extremely high download and upload speed, so I'm not going to have any problems with streaming at all. But now let's say your upload speed, and this is the most important one, that's the one it's doing right now. If your upload speed is at, let's say, 6 Mbps, and you want to stream with a bitrate at 6000, it's going to be really, really difficult. Because then you're using all the upload speed your internet has. So you have to reduce the bitrate quality of your stream in order for this to work. If you have a, let's say, upload speed at 6 Mbps, just say half of it, That's 3 Mbps, so change the bitrate to 3000, right? You can also maybe go for 3500, I'm not sure. You'll have to test this out a little bit. But just make sure you check your upload speed before you start the stream, because otherwise your stream will be extremely laggy and it will just load the entire time. So that's just a quick tip. Then we get the keyframe interval, and here you select 2. Then we get the preset, max quality. You can also go with quality, performance, whatever, but I recommend to go for the highest one, and profile, you go for main. Now the keyframe interval, by the way, I didn't really mention what it was, and I can't really explain this to you, but most streaming platforms recommend using a keyframe interval of 2, so that's why you have to leave this at 2. And now that's actually it. Now you're good to go. Now obviously you can stream, but it's pitch black, so how do we actually fix this? Now we're gonna have to play with these 2 tabs, and by the way, you can see the audio mixer. You can see that the mic is actually working, so make sure the audio works. But now we're gonna play with the scenes and the sources. So the scenes, imagine that these are different camera angles. So let's add another scene, for instance. So you would have one scene with camera angles and one with other camera angles. Now if we select scene 1, you don't need another scene, it's only if you want to. So you can switch between these 2 during the stream, which is pretty awesome. But the sources, if you select the scene, whatever source you add in here will be the sources for this specific scene. So now if I add the display capture, you have to add the display capture because that will record your screen. So select the display capture, hit OK. Display, select the monitor. I'm gonna go with this monitor right here. And then you hit OK and you should be able to see your screen. If not, try to right click, go to transform and select fit to screen, and it should fit to the screen. Now, if we click on the second scene, you can see it's gone. It's just gone. There is no display capture because we just played with the sources for this specific scene. So in this scene, you would have to add the display capture once again. But we don't really need a second scene. Now, if you're going to play video games, I recommend adding the game capture as well, because the display capture can be a little bit glitchy, so go for the game capture when you're playing games. In here, select capture any full screen application. It will, as it says, capture any full screen application. It can be buggy sometimes, so if that doesn't work, go for capture specific window. And what's this window, you just select the game that you want to stream. Then you hit OK. And you're good to go. That's it. That's how you stream on Twitch. So it's that simple. Now you can stream, so just click on start streaming and boom, you're going to be live on Twitch. Now let's talk about how you can stream on YouTube. So how do you actually do that? Now the first thing I want you to do is to obviously open your internet browser, and then you go, damn it, it's the wrong window. Sorry, I'm going to minimize this. You go to YouTube. And you log into your account. If you don't have one already, create one. And oh, look at that. This is my video. It's getting recommended to myself. How awesome is that? And oh, I'm even subscribed to myself. What a coincidence. I think this is a good time to say like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Obviously, if you want to. I can't force you yet. Don't do it yet, actually, because you probably haven't learned anything yet in this video if you just skip the Twitch part. So maybe wait with that until you've finished the video and you actually think this video is good. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe and maybe comment down below. Now once you're logged into YouTube, you click on your logo. No, actually that's wrong, sorry. You click on the camera up here in the top right, which is great, and then you go to go live. This is where you will be able to live stream. Now, once you open it, it will probably ask you to verify your account. It's not the verification where it has a check mark next to your channel name. It's not that kind of verification. It's a different kind of verification, if that makes sense. And obviously, YouTube has some weird requirements. So maybe you're not able to stream yet. Maybe they will say you need more subscribers or something, but it will show you a pop-up message or something if you can't. But this channel I'm logged into right now has literally 5 subscribers or something. So we can stream. But if you're using your phone, you need at least 1,000 subscribers, I think. No, you need 50 if you're over the age of 18 or 17. I don't know. YouTube has some weird requirements. It's really weird. And I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, now you select right now, because obviously we want to stream right now. So you click on start. And because we're using a streaming software, we're going to click on go for the streaming software. And now it will open this window. Now I assume you already know how YouTube works. Here you edit your title, your thumbnail and all that stuff. But I'm not going to play with this right now. The most important thing in here is the stream key. You need this key in order to stream on your YouTube channel. Make sure you don't show this to anybody, because as soon as somebody has your stream key, they'll be able to stream on your YouTube account, even though they're not logged into it. But if this should happen, you can just reset it and you're good to go. So you can just reset if that should happen. Anyway, you just copy it and then you go to OBS Studio. Now the cool thing is OBS Studio has this option where you can just log into YouTube directly, actually. So if we click on settings, once you've opened OBS Studio, you go to stream. At service, you select YouTube, and in here you just go for the primary YouTube English server, and it says connect account. But I gotta say, I don't really recommend this right now at this time, because it's really glitchy. I tried it and it didn't quite work out very well and was cracked. So that's not good. Again, sorry. But I do not really recommend this right now. Maybe it will work later on. But here you just click on use stream key and then you paste your stream key in here and then you hit apply and you're good to go. Now you can actually stream on YouTube right away. Now let's walk through the settings first though. Now go to video and in here you select your base canvas resolution. And your base canvas resolution is the resolution of your screen, if I'm not mistaken. So just select the resolution of your monitor. And then the output scaled resolution is what you will be sending to YouTube. So if it's 1920 times 1080, it will be a 1080p stream. Now if you want to stream at 720, you go for the 1280 times 720 resolution. Then you select the downscale filter, Lansos. I recommend that one absolutely. And then the FPS value, you go for 60 or whatever you like. And then that's pretty much it. Then you go to audio, and in here, sample rate, you can just stick to 44.1 kilohertz. But I'm gonna go with 48 because why not? Right? Why not? It's just better, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference. So just go with whatever you like. Then at audio devices, select desktop audio, and here you select your headphones or whatever you use. I've done that already. And then the mic, you select your microphone if you would like to use your microphone on the stream. Then you hit apply and you're good to go. Then we go to output. And here it's gonna have simple selected for you. Now I recommend you use advanced, and don't worry, it's not that advanced. Once you're in the advanced tab, you can see all these settings. We actually only have to play with the streaming, with the streaming tab. In here, you need to select an encoder, and I recommend you select the NVIDIA NVENC encoder, because that one will stream through your GPU, so your graphics card. If you select X264, it will stream through your CPU, and if your PC is not that strong, it could be very difficult for you to have a smooth, voice crack smooth stream. So I would recommend the NVENC encoder. Then the rate control. I recommend CBR. Go for CBR. That's the standard one that everyone uses, so go for that. And then we have the bitrate. Now, the bitrate determines the quality of your stream. So the higher the bitrate, the better quality the stream will be. The lower the bitrate, the worse the quality stream will be. So it will have more pixels on the screen, and that will be really annoying. So how do you figure out what bitrate you need to use? YouTube has a little website, I'm going to show you this, where it shows you the bitrate settings the recommended bitrate settings. So if you stream at 1080p 60 FPS, that's what I'm going to do. You just click on this tab and it's going to tell you what the bitrate range is. So this is what it recommends. Everything between 4500 to 9000. Why not? I'm going to go for 9000 because I can. Why not? So you can do that as well. So therefore, we're going to go back to OBS and we're going to switch this to 9. There you go. Now it's going to have a bitrate at 9000. The keyframe interval is really difficult to explain, or it's a little bit difficult for me to explain at least, but just select 2. That's what most streaming softwares, platforms, recommend. So go for 2. Then we have the preset. And here, just go for max quality or whatever. I'm going to go with max quality. And then the profile, you select main. And you're good to go. So that's pretty much it. You hit apply. Okay, that's it. Now, obviously, your screen is pitch black. You can't really see anything. So how do we fix this? We're going to have to play with the scenes and the sources. And I know this is really confusing. What is actually the difference? So imagine that the scenes are different camera angles. And the sources are, this might be a little bit stupid, are basically the cameras you're going to use for this scene, right? So if we go to sources, whatever is in here is for this specific scene. So now you go to sources, you click on the plus sign, and then you go to display capture, and that will record your screen. So if you click OK, boom, it's going to pop up. You select whatever monitor you like, press OK. And then if you shouldn't see this, try to right click, go to transform and fit to screen. Then it should fill it out and should show you the entire screen. Now, if you're going to play video games, I also recommend adding the game capture because this one is specifically made for recording games. So you can also just use the display capture for it, but it can be a little bit glitchy. Anyway, in here you can select capture any full screen application, and it will, as it says, capture any full screen application. Or if that is a little bit glitchy, it doesn't work, try the capture specific window, go to window and select the game you would like to stream. That's it. Now I'll just show this with the scene. If I'm adding another scene, you can see it's all gone because this is a different scene and you can switch between the scenes while you're streaming. So if we go back to this scene, whoop, it's going to pop up with all the sources that we have for this specific scene. And that's pretty much it. That's all you need to know about streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Now, I really hope you enjoyed this. That was quite some noise. I don't know if you heard that. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any tutorial ideas on how to stream. If you have some streaming tutorial ideas, just write them down in the comments below and I'll hopefully, most likely, make a video about that specific topic. So if you have anything, let me know in the comments and I'll probably make a video about it. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like. I love you. Sorry for hitting this. Not, you know what I mean. Yeah, because I hit that. I thought you heard it. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Adios, amigos.